What's up, guys? It's Martial Arts Fraser right here, and I am gonna do something different now on. I'm gonna start doing simple moves like blocks and hand techniques, and then I'm going to do a weapon. So my dojo does this thing where they teach weapons every week, but they switch weapons every other week. So every 2 weeks is a weapon. This week it's sais, okay? But before we start with the sais, we need to get down the basic hand movements. So let me just lower you a tad. Alright. So there's six basic blocks that are used with sai. Now, hang on. If you don't know what I'm talking about when I say sai, this is a sai. It's the three-pronged fork or spear that you see one of the Ninja Turtles has. But before we do that, before we go through that, let's go through the basic arm blocks. So a really simple one, and the first thing you'll probably use is the inward block. Okay? It's like if you didn't have a hand and you're trying to close the door. You'd like reach your arm out and you would close it. It's the same thing, just in front of you, okay? And then the other side. That's pretty simple, right? Now, the second probably most usable block would be the upward block. Okay? So it's like you're doing an uppercut, but then you're flicking your arm and wrist upwards. And it's a block striking downwards on your head. Sweet. Now, for this next block, it's gonna be a little low. So again, let me lower you guys a little bit. It's called the downward block. This block would probably be used if someone's swinging upwards, or even, this is probably stretching it, but if they were kicking you at your ribs or your thigh. Again, other side. Sweet. And then, of course, you have your jab reverse. Right. There's your outward block. That's kind of the same. That block is for if someone was punching you and you're taking the punch outwards. So it's kind of like if you had a big bowl of ice cream in front of you and you had a scoop. You're scooping the ice cream out. but you want to keep your wrist straight. So it'd be like, ba. Okay? So those are the basic blocks that you're going to need to learn before you use this week's weapon, the sai. So let's go over again. Upward rising block. Inward block. Downward block. Outward block. Good. All right. So when we use sais, we will hold them like this with your thumb. Actually, I'm sorry. You want to hold them like this. We're going to flip them like so. So the first one, we want the middle part along with your... I'm sorry, I'm just thinking of what I can do here. So, yeah, just remember these basic blocks. Alright, cool. So, I'm not going to teach you specifically how to do them with the sais. I'm just going to show you. Just to keep in guidelines with YouTube. Okay? So we got our upwards, inwards, downwards, and the outwards. So other side, upwards, downwards, outwards, inwards. Okay? You have your punches. Double downward blocks, double upward block. You can't really do doubled inward block because that just won't work. But yeah, those are your basic blocking movements, and yeah, blocking movements with your sais. You can also add kicks with them. So inward block, front snap. Upward block, punch, front snap. Downward block, punch, front snap. You get it? It's pretty simple. So again, if you want, you can practice your blocks. So upward block, rising block, inward block, downward block, and then outward block. From the side, if that helps. Up, rising block. Inward block. Downward block. And then outward block. Very good. All right. And of course, you don't have to use the sais to have combos, so you can do hour block, front snap, punch, or you can do rising block, punch, front snap. Alright. I hope you guys liked this little mini lesson of the week. I'll probably come back with you later. Sorry for the inactivity for the little bit. I'm a high school senior, so I have work to do, and I've just been busy with school. So I should be able to bring it back with the videos. Again, I hope you guys enjoy. Leave a like down below, comment, and share this video if you think it was helpful or even just entertaining. Subscribe for more. Forza out.